Okay, there we go. Now mic check. And mic check is good. Gotta set a few stuff up. Hold on. I hate it when it doesn't let me do it on my phone. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Hello, Koi. Give me 1 sec. Too late, I fell. Shouldn't do that, Koi. It's not good for your health. Alright, I'm back. Let me get back comfy. Got my water. Got 2 bottles of water, mainly because I'm feeling a bit dehydrated today. We don't want that, so. Not water and tea like usual, just 2 bottles of water. And I will probably have them both drank in like the first 30 minutes because, yeah, it's just probably what's going to happen. You are correct, Koi. You are very correct. Okay. We are on a mission. We have to build roughly 500 more of these. So we are going to be transporting. These first few minutes are just going to be me transporting supplies. We're going to need a lot of it. Basically, each one of those pieces for the fuel power generator. We don't need all of that because we already built about 45, a bit more than 45. Oh. That was a bad jump. Yeah, I'm the big old 3.5 today. Getting old. Getting old. Been feeling old for a while.
The number's starting to match my age. How I feel. It's funny how there's like no real milestones the older you get. I mean, the next one is like senior citizen, I guess. Like, you know, there's 18, you're an adult. And then even after 18, you have 21 where you can, you know, drink. And then 25 when you can start doing stuff like rent vehicles and what else? Your insurance goes lower, but then like after 25, it's just like, all right, see you again when you become 65. We'll give you discounts. Yeah, 30 is when the warranty on your body goes out, yeah. We're just gonna take them all. Kinda wish I had like a teleporter or something to make this trip a little faster. One thing we can do is save some fuel. I don't have my stuff. My zip line. We can ride the wire back. I think we need to go this way. Whee! So I have a few games in mind that I'm thinking that I might play after this game. I'm not 100% sure. But the games I'm thinking are either Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, or like Final Fantasy VIII or something. Maybe even 7, because I've never played 7 before, but I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, so I feel like I made my own obstacle course having to hop back and forth. Is he chasing me? He was trying. What do you think, Koi? Or did you already pass out? Okay. But we have soaking your ankle. It's probably what I should be doing. Both my ankles and my left knee are hurting today. Did he follow me back? Y'all heard that, right? Am I hearing things? I swear I heard some crittering going on. Yeah, I could have sworn. Oh well. I wonder if he jumped off on accident. can get up there. There we go. Come on! Ah. Oh, Yosemite Sam. I still gotta connect those properly. Alright, let's head back. Back down my obstacle course. Rassafrackin' rabbits. Whee! Yeah. This really is a fun way to travel. I mean, if you got things connected, the amount of fuel I'm saving. This takes me like a whole canister to make my way there and back. Am I gonna hit that branch? Nope. I just hope the sparking noises aren't too annoying. Yeah, I've heard great things about Expedition 33. Yeah, physics. I was going up on a zip line. Don't question it. We physics. Just know that. But I've been seeing a lot of clips of like Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy X on my Book of Faces. Really makes me kind of want to play those again. Even if I don't stream them, I'm probably gonna watch them on my free time. I need to put... No, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Because like once every few years I'll play both of them. I've beaten 10, but I've never actually beaten 8. And it's not that it's a bad game. I think it's a great game. It was my introduction to yeah, see, that's what I've seen. And then I believe it said quarter 4 of 2025 Subnautica 2 should be coming out, which I'm a little nervous for because of all the drama that's happened. Wait, really? Wait, really what? That I have never actually beat Final Fantasy VIII, or that Subnautica 2 is coming out soon? Maybe. Possibly. There's a lot of drama behind it. A lot of drama llama. When it comes to players and producers. Final Fantasy. Yeah, I never really beat it. I have many, many hours in it, but never really beat it. Nah. Yeah, Subnautica 2 drama. The not the developers, but the people who essentially bought the Subnautica people. Not really. I kind of know the plot for the most part, you know, but not fully. I do want to actually play. Oh, hello. He's still chasing me. Determined little shit, isn't he? Also, might play something a little bit more relaxed and less brain functioning. I mean, a little less. Yeah, Crafton bought them, right? And then they gave the developers an incentive, right? They said if you can get the game out by, you know, the end of 2025, we'll give you this $25 million bonus, right? So they said, bet. You know, Crafton probably didn't think they could do it, and they did it, right? Well, they did it in the sense of Subnautica, you know, because, you know, when Subnautica first came out, it was like a super early access game, you know. Well, what I think happened is the developers planned on doing the exact same thing, and they probably had just enough of a fleshed out game to release it, just like they did with Subnautica, and probably what they wanted to do. But Crafton was like, this ain't a finished game. And then the developers were like, yeah, it is. In the sense of Subnautica, this is. And they were like, no. And they were like, well, you're only doing this to stop so you don't have to pay us the money. And then they were like, you're fired. And they were like, bet, we're gonna sue. So they fired like the 3 main developers, and now the 3 main developers are suing Crafton. See, that's what I was thinking too. I've never played the first Hollow Knight, so, but I looked it up, and that's like a 20-hour game. So I could play Hollow Knight and then right after play Silk Song. That could give me some stuff. I already played through Space Marines 2. Yeah. So I'm kind of wary on whether I want to buy Subnautica 2, because, you know, if I do, it's showing more support for Crafton and what they've done. So it's like, I'm kind of waiting to see what's happened, what's going to happen with this whole lawsuit. Because who knows, what might happen is, you know, Crafton might lose, and then the developers might get total rights back to Subnautica 2. Or they just have to pay out and it still gets released a little later. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I was thinking like a Final Fantasy game, Expedition 33, Supermarket Simulator, Schedule 1. Something that doesn't take a lot of... I mean, it takes some brain power, but not a lot. You know, I ain't gonna be freaking doing maths. Let the disappointment flow. Yeah, for real. I was super excited because I knew Subnautica was coming up, and then all of this drama happened, and I'm just like, no, why? Please, why? It was like the one game I was looking forward to. It was a game I was hoping like would take my channel to the next level too, but that never happened. We need rubber. We should have a bunch of rubber. We do have a bunch of rubber in here, but I know where we can get a lot. So yeah. Have I tried the first Berserker? No, I have not. No, I have not. I don't know what that game is about. I could also do Ghost of Tsushima. I could do Black Myth Wukong. What else do I have? There's another game I had. I don't remember what it was that I kind of wanted to play. I have a ton of games. It's just choosing which ones to play. I was surprised how much, I guess you could say, support I got with this game, which was like hit and miss, because some days I'd have like 90 something people watching and then other days I wouldn't. It was really hard to track which days were best to stream because it was very random. It was like, it wasn't like every Tuesday I'm getting more viewers than every Wednesday. No, it'd be like, this Tuesday we get like 90 something. Next Tuesday we only get 7. So and I just don't have time to make videos. I just don't. So this is my way. I'm going to be a YouTube streamer until I get a decent following. Yeah, Sekiro Berserker, never heard of it. Yeah, I found a niche community by accident, pretty much. Because I didn't know how many people would actually sit and watch this game. Because when you're playing it, it's very engaging. You know, I can be all in it. There's a lot of downtime where I can ramble about BS. Okay, we don't have a lot of rubber here. There's still little things I need to do too. Like, we have rubber and plastic coming down here, and I could definitely split that to have the rubber and plastic like conjoin right here and join our line to be stored. So I mean, I don't think we ever really come close to running out of plastic. Yeah, doing like a splitter here, having it run to a like over here or something, and then having that rubber run over here and then connect there. That way we can start storing our rubber and plastic. Speaking of rubber, all the rubber. Still little bits here and there. See how that one's not working? Because that one's not working. There's just little things I gotta fix around here. I can't arrive half as much as I want to. Yeah, it's all good, man. I know you'd be here if you could. I know you would. I know right now you're probably sitting in a hotel room bored out of your mind, so. With a TV with basic cable. You know what you should do, Cole? You should get yourself a Roku stick, right? That way when you go to these places, as long as they have free Wi-Fi, you can hook that Roku stick to your TV, to whatever TV in the hotel. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, you can use that Roku stick, right? And where's the wire at? I know it's around here somewhere. And you'll have instant access to Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, all on the TV. But hey, you're making more money than me, man. And even if I get this management job, right, you'll still be making more than me salary-wise. Yeah, they're pretty great, man. We have a Roku. And like, if we go on vacation somewhere, we take the Roku stick with us. You just plug it into the HDMI port in the back, and it's good to go. You just got to hook it up to the Wi-Fi is all. Did I lose momentum there? They're not expensive either, not at all. But yeah, all you gotta do is plug it in, and then sometimes you have to download some of the apps, but usually woo. Usually, like, all the important ones like Netflix and Hulu and all that are already on there. Still have a bunch of those. We just need quick wire. Yeah. Paid more, but less time. Yeah. Yeah, they're offering 70 for that management job. And I applied for it, but debating if I even actually want it. I'm in a limbo right now. I mean, if the work is as easy as the terrible managers we had make it seem, I mean, even if I just had to put in a little bit more effort to, you know, not be bad, it'd probably be a much easier job than what I'm currently doing. So, no, sorry, not 70 an hour. Did I say 70 an hour? My apologies. A salary of 70,000. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it pays the same as you, Koi. 70 an hour. But it'll definitely be less physically demanding for sure. I won't be dog tired by Thursday from working and trying to work out and trying to do this. But my only curiosity is, will I be able to handle the management stuff while trying to do this? Yeah, see, it sounds so boring. But we'll see. We'll see. I also need to hook this up. I never hooked up the AI stuff, and I just need to hook it up right there. I also need... there's so much that I need to do that I skipped because I was just rushing to get other stuff done. I should have a ton of quick wire in here, but I have quick wire stored too. I probably would go stir crazy. I'll probably spend more time in the back helping out than actually doing my job. You're not connected in the back, are you? No. Okay. Let's go and take what's there. And then we'll take what's down here. There's probably another 1,500 down here. Yep. 5. 10. I mean, honestly, I could have only one of these creating AI limiters and then the other one creating the other computer chip things that need AI limiters. Because I need those more than AI limiters. The only thing I've seen the AI limiters are needed for are like smart splitters. No, I'm definitely not going to be looking for $1,500 t-shirts. Jesus. I don't even remember what that brand was called. It was like Bear something. Yeah, not happening. But I think regardless, whether we get another outside hire, a hire from another facility, or even if I get hired, it's going to be rough. So I'm going to be holding a lot of people accountable. I'm going to be making a lot of enemies real quick. Especially with the drivers. The lazy drivers. Yeah. Shoot, like I said, I looked up the brand of t-shirt he was buying from, right? Because he had one delivered. I looked up the brand. The button-up t-shirts, button-up collar t-shirts were $1,500. Who spends that kind of money on clothes? I mean, I wouldn't say we're enemies. Like right now, the relationship between the drivers and cremators are not terrible. They're really not. One driver had to learn kind of the hard way that we're not there to just help him unload his vehicle, that we do it out of a courtesy. So, because that's kind of what I've been trying to do, is tell every driver, like, we help out of a courtesy. It's not part of our job, but we want to get y'all out of the way so we can continue doing our work. Now, if you screw us over, we're gonna make you... No, it's not the moron just Seth. He's a different kind of moron for other reasons. I want to get these out of the way because I don't really need them right now. And they're not going to go anywhere, but they can at least... kind of like extra storage, like a 5 extra storage. All right, so we have each one of these rows we're going to need to build out 45 to 44 times. First, I'm going to, I think it's the last one, take all these, and we're going to lay out some floor. I'm going to flatten these 3 out, so, because it's the only ones that are... But yeah, he would start to get kind of upset because, you know, we wouldn't rush to his aid even though we were doing our own job. Preston kind of, well, not Preston, somebody kind of set him straight and told him, hey man, you know, this is not part of our job. We do this to help, but we're not required to. We have our own job to do. You know, we lift probably 5 times more than you do in your single route. So we help when we can, but our priority is our own job. And then ever since then, he's kind of whipped himself into shape because he also told him, like, I mean, if you make us enemies, we're not going to help you at all, whether we have the time to help you or not. So, yeah, but the thing about him, he was a loudmouth. He would have cried regardless. At least this guy understood the message and learned from it. Austin definitely would not have. So, yeah. Yeah, the group of people I have...
Your subscription to the function of any and all fix-it property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
I forgot about that. I need like a marker. I feel like that's grown too. I feel like it hadn't always been that short. Can I make a sign? Large billboard. Nope, not large billboard. Small billboard? Nope, not small billboard. Select icon. Parts, equipment. No. I could do caution symbol. Is there like a radiation symbol? There we go. I don't care for any of those. I'll do that. You ever have to replace the studs in a load-bearing wall? It's terrifying and a pain. No, never have. Hold on. Text. There we go. Spicy air beyond this point. colors. What's what? This one. What'd that change? Nothing. Yeah, spicy air. Look. What?
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it
See?
contract. Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
You'll be terminated. Oh wait, I was supposed to do something. Shoot. Okay, so spicy air bad. We gotta get this just right or we're gonna have to like do it again. It's a 5x5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here.
Fix-it property
Ow.
is not
Ow.
allowed to leave
Okay.
fix-it designated
Jeez.
work areas. Function outside this area is not supported.
Why not? Ow! It's like shifting. I really hope I didn't give myself a really bad spot and I can't build out past. I mean, I can just float, so. There we go. Woo! That was gonna fall. Make sure those are right. Yep, they look right. Yep. Okay. I really don't want to mess these up because if I mess these up, it's gonna be, I don't know how to break entire blueprints. Yeah, I don't know. I also still have a few Sparking Zero characters to finish if I want to. I could still finish Dynasty Warriors. I just wasn't getting a lot of engagement with those, so it's kind of like cut my losses with that one. You know what I mean? Okay. Back to 5. 1, 2, 3. Line everything up. Double check. Yep, we're good. Of the Twinkie surrounded by himbos. Tired of the eyeliner. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Because the main character looked like a modern scene. Yeah, with the eyeliner and everything. I completely forgot about that. I mean, the game. Ooh, almost fell. The game is great. The fighting, fantastic. But it also wasn't challenging. I don't know. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to play like Souls-like games, you know, like Elden Ring, I think. Yeah, might have to start playing games like that. Yeah, he looked like a K-pop idol. Where's my sign at? I'm getting close.
Fix-It property
Ow,
is not
ow,
allowed
ow.
to leave Fix-It
Ow.
designated
Okay,
work areas.
okay.
Function
Jeez.
outside this area is not supported.
Really hope that built right. Okay, it did. That didn't build right. No. We'll cut it down one by one. The problem is we were able to get pretty far that way over there. And it's almost like it's probably circled out. Which really sucks. Best bet for Souls-like. But yeah, either Souls-like or one of them games where you like Hades, where you die a lot but get stronger after every death.
Your subscription to the function of any and all Fix-It property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Roguelike? Yeah, roguelike or Souls-like, you know, either one of those. So this might be a problem, because if I can't build out there, we might have to rethink our design. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have room anywhere else. I could be quick about it.
Your subscription to the function of any and all Fix-It property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Ow. Ow. And I screwed it up. Great.
Your subscription to the function of any and all Fix-It property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
What to do. I definitely have the first 2 rows, right? What I could do is go vertical. I could go up. So basically 3 stories. I'll have the first 2 rows here, second 2 rows above it, and third rows above that. Probably easier to build out too. It's probably what I'll have to do. Because if I can't build out far enough and have those problems, okay. Well, I can't take all of those. No. Two rows of these guys. Okay. Damn it. Might be easier just to put back what I need to put back. There we go. The rows are 45 generators out, but what I'm running into, right? I was able to build out all the way down, and then like I couldn't go into the area of the last 2, which I was like, that's fine. I can build from a distance. But the further I go right, it's like the barrier is rounded out. So instead of being able to go out just as far, like a square, it's rounding out, meaning I can't go as far as I did. So what I'm thinking is, instead of building out, I'm going to build up, which that might cause a problem. We'll see. So just collected the rubber. Let's collect these so I can even them out. So two rows each was a little much. Yeah, a round dome when you only have squares. It's kind of what sucks about building on this game is you never know when you're going to run into an issue until you run into an issue. Then it becomes an issue. Makes sense, right? Which I've never had to deal with the border, so okay. But I'll probably have to move that whole first row, which kind of sucks. Not really, but yeah. I mean, that's how it's always been for me on this game, is like I have a plan, and the plan is a good plan, and I can build out the plan, but then while I'm building out the plan, something goes wrong, or something that, you know, you don't think about pops up, and then it becomes an issue. Then you have to deal with said issue. Cusco's poison. Poison meant for Cusco. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you made the poison specifically designed to kill Cusco, but instead of that, you turn him into a llama, you know? That's an issue that, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Yeah, basically. Something's not set right. That shouldn't... Yep. See that gap? We don't want no gaps. I need to figure out how to delete an entire blueprint at once. There we go. Wah! So yeah, we're going to be doing this for a bit, and then we're going to figure out how we want it to go up. I might just keep this first row and then have the second row and then build above the second row, because I don't know. Well, I might be able to build in top of two of them, so we'll see. We will see. We'll see. Koi, calm down. We'll figure it out, man. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. It's kind of a plan that I'm just gonna have to build around. Yeah, I want to test my theory that this barrier is rounded. But the banana. Ooh, I'm out of fuel. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Stand by. Boop. Okay, so that's where the spicy air started there. So when I cross that, oh yeah, see, I can go much further over here and have no.
Fix-it property
Ow!
will not function
There it is.
outside of fix-it property. Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
Return fix-it properly. But see, when I start walking this way, yeah, see, it's like squared off. So that's a problem. Which, building upward from here, like, I can connect those pipes. That's no problem. See, I'll even prove it. See, I can go there. I can go... Come on. Don't prove me wrong. I can't go there. It's just going to take some work. There it is. Yeah, see? 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 We got it. It's fine. It's fine. You saying? I'm insane. Okay. Back to blueprints. I just need the Jennies. Singing? Only in the bathtub. How far separated are these? Those are actually more separated than those. That kind of sucks. We're gonna act like we didn't see that because that's gonna bother me, and then I'm gonna want to fix it. But right there should be right. I don't know why I did that. I still need that. No, no, we still need to finish it. We still need to finish it. Which one was we playing last? Oh, shoot, what were we playing? What were we playing, Koi? Through pipes. Basically, since I have 6 blenders mixing 360, I'm just gonna have one blender connect to its respected line of generators, which 360 divided by 4, because I'm gonna underclock them so I don't have to deal with weird numbers, is 90. So I'm gonna have fuel. So one blender is going to fuel a whole line of 90. Still wakes the deep, that's right. If I'm about to hate myself, Oki, because I'm messing something up, please tell me now. Please. Help me. Because, like, the more that I think I know this game, the more I find out I do not know this game. And fuel, or should I say liquids, are so annoying. So annoying. But yeah, I have those pipe splitters down there, so... No, let them suffer. Don't listen... Am I sharding the blenders? Yes, I am sharding the blenders. To where they're producing 360 per blender. So 360 divided by 4, because I'm going to underclock them. Just because the numbers are easier. We need more copper. Because I have no issue with underclocking if it makes the numbers easier. Even if it means I have to build a little bit more. So I really don't feel like dealing with 4.1672 fuel when I can just deal with 4. You know what I mean? Hey, Dixie. All my buddies are here today. Well, except Mateo. That's uneven. That is uneven. Why is that uneven? Are these uneven? These are uneven. Oh no. Those uneven are making those uneven. Stand by while I have a existential crisis. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't blame you. I have those moments too. I used to have a crappy computer that would like poop out on me. So all of those are uneven. This is great. I'm gonna go put all the resources I have away so that way I can go pick it up. I could always back the previous save. I could do that. Let's... But how far would I have to go back? And I used so much time moving all these resources here. I used so much time. That is the fastest way, but is it the right way? Do we want to do things the fast way or the right way? Oh, and I can see it from here. How did I not see that before? Oh, it hurts my face. And I mean, yeah, like I moved all those resources, and that took a bit of time. Do it the left way. Well, I am a lefty, so yeah, it took quite a while to move all those resources. And if I go back a save, I'm gonna have to move all those resources again. And luckily it's just one row. Yeah, I bet. Shoot, now I'm accidentally deleting floors. Yeah, honestly, like, Subnautica was a little scary when I first played it, but Factorio, it just looks terrifying. Yeah, it really does. It really does. It seems a lot more complicated. And not in, like, complicated in a good way, like, complicated in the sense to just be complicated. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Complicated just to be complicated. Like, it doesn't have to be that complicated, but it is. Because fuck you, that's why. Complications come from routing your parts around. Yeah. Alright, now time to fix this whole row. No, not 6. Jenny's. Right there. Okay, there should be a gap. Yep, there's a gap. Okay. That was like half this row, if not more. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This thing about this game too is like you really gotta pay attention. Second you look away and you're placing stuff without paying attention or checking yourself every once in a while, you'll realize you've done everything wrong. Wish I had the next level of blueprint. Because I could at least probably do the pair, you know. Do a total of 4 at once, but, you know, it's whatever. We'll fix all these, then fix the next row over. So frustrating, yeah. Play Despacito. I wish I could do like a live time lapse, speed up time. But it's fine. It's fine. Happy accidents, right? Should still be a gap. Got my waypole. Got dark and quick. There we go. Yep, there's still a gap. Good. Almost there. Then we have the other 2 rows to fix. And then we go vertical. Which also makes me think that you'll learn to edit for me. Well, I also want to learn how to edit for sure.
Fixit property will not function outside of Fixit property.
Okay.
Return Fixit property to Fixit property immediately.
Okay, where's my line screw up? Is it this entire row? We're gonna have to redo the entire row. You know what? No, I don't. I do not have to redo the entire row. Want to know why? Because even though it's not touching that row, it's even. I did make the spicy air sign, but I didn't see it. It's not my fault. It's tiny. See it? I think I see it right there. Where's that? Where's that? Where the hell did the spicy air sign go?
Your suit's log support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
Did I break it? Make a bigger sign? But that's no fun. I don't even know where my original sign went. Huh. Oh well. But yeah, I'm not going to move these 2 lines because even though they're not touching and there's a little gap right there, what really matters is that they are even. That's what really matters. So we're going to just move on and act like they're touching like they're supposed to. Because that really isn't a big deal. It's just if they're in a perfectly straight line. How am I already out of fuel? Did I store my fuel? Probably did. A fuel. Where's my fuel? There it is. I'm blind. Okay. So we're good. We only had to do 1 line. Now let's finish this one. And we'll be good. Yeah, I know your frustration about the whole internet not working. I remember back when I very first started trying to do stuff. Like my computer was so bad. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. So I'd be like mid recording a video and like everything I wouldn't even realize that OBS was not recording. So I only need to fix these ones. That's it. That's all I need to do. And then they'll be straight again. Yeah, I really hope the drama with Subnautica 2 gets fixed. I really do. Properly fixed too. Not just thrown to the wayside and, you know, everybody gets screwed over, but, you know, the proper outcome that should be, you know, to where everything is made right, whatever that may be, gets fixed by the time it comes out. 'Cause, I mean, it's hard to want to buy the game when there's a possibility that people might have gotten screwed over. You know what I mean? So if it turns out people may not have gotten screwed over, then cool. I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna play it. A lot. Just like I did the first Satisfactory. A line of those. Two line of these. A line of these. We're gonna need a lot more quick wire soon. There we go. Okay. Well, I better go down there and match them up, because if I do them wrong, I'm gonna have to redo them again. But it's alright. We have 2 of 6 rows done, guys. 2 of 6. So many rows. Yeah, after this we'll go vertical. Sorry. Yeah, 2 of 6. Yay. And then we won't even be close to done because we need canisters. We need to connect power. And then we need to double check everything, make sure all of our numbers are right. Program everything so it's all programmed correctly. And then before we can even turn these on, we have to pre-fill the pipes. So that way it runs correctly. And I know the fuel probably runs right. It's just, oh yeah, since we're going vertical, we can delete all these. I just wish the water ran a little better. A little bit more easier to understand, I guess. Because that should be complicated. And it's gonna be a killer if I've missed something and all this don't work. It's gonna hurt my soul. It really will. Maybe I'll start playing DayZ. I think I saw you playing that, Dixie. Where's my central line? Don't have a central line. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. We're going up. How do we want to go up? Luckily, the back of the generators are here. Show wall. Get on there. Thank you. So here. Nice. Nice. So you'll have essentially two channels, huh? Okay, so do I want to bother dealing the walls all the way out, or do I want to just... I mean, I've never really dealt with the walls that much anyways. What we do need to do is now make a foundation this way. Yeah, recently I've had a craving to play a lot of different games, so it's really hard for me to think about which one would be the right game to play on my own, play while people watch me, and as I ramble. So who knows? Flat floor. Where are you, flat floor? Nope, that's not it. Looks like it, but it's not. There it is. I see you. Alright, cool. Let's lay this roof out, I guess. And then we'll build on top of it. So I'll be able to build 2 more here, 2, 4, and then might have to go 1 and 1, just because of where I have it. I'm gonna have to start thinking when I'm doing stuff, like backup plans. Like, sure, I can build out here, but what if I need to go vertically? Am I clear vertically? Okay, and blueprint, flat floor. 1, 2, 3. This will be fun though. It's the first time I'm building something vertically that's not like belts or pipes. Never built vertically with factories or floors. Essentially, it's going to be my first 2-story building, or multi-story building, I should say. Okay. Didn't make it nearly far enough, but hey. Keep a space open for your elevator. Ooh, that's so smart. I mean, I don't think I'll need it because, you know, once this is powered up, I'm probably never going to be back here again. But yeah, I'll definitely leave a space for my elevator. Probably like right there, somewhere over here. Since I'm no longer going this way, I could probably break all these floors. That'll give me a lot of resources that I need. It's like one of them games on Fall Guys where the floors keep coming out from under you. Leave a space for your elevator. Space elevator. Ha! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha! Good one. I almost didn't catch that. It was punny? Yes. Very punny. Very punny indeed. See, I think we can replace that with that since we won't be using it anymore. Everything's still straight? Yep, looks it. Yeah, thank God this game doesn't have to worry about physics. Should only need one more. One in a few. It's gonna start screaming at me.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract.
All right, one
Violation
more
of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Ow, ow. See, it's like rounded. Right here, it's rounded. I can go here. But the second
Your
I walk
suit's
over here,
life support is not compatible with this environment.
How far
Turn
can I go
back.
over here? Yeah, it's like rounded. And it's not even like a perfect round. Ow.
Leaving the designated zone has been reviewed
Ada.
by other
Jeez.
pioneers. Quote, it really sucked
my
and then
goodness.
I died. Don't recommend. Unquote.
Look at all this free real estate here. Fortunately, those ones on the end might have to stay. I wish there was like just click and it does all, not all the, but like, yeah. Wish there was a better way to do this. Riveting gameplay. It's all Koi's fault. Everyone blame Koi. A steampunk version of Satisfactory? That would be pretty cool. I'm sure there's mods for that. I don't know. Just making sure you're still awake. I'm bringing interactive content to my viewers, Koi, and you just happen to be the one I'm interacting with. Fair? Okay. Yeah, and fair is fair. Fair is fair. We have such a long way to go. Oh no. Oh no. I think we can safely get rid of this. Bink. Alright, that's fine. That means we can just come back up here. Stop throwing the bird. But the bird is the word, man. The bird is the word. Ooh, is that going to be a problem? Probably. Oh well. We'll just have to deal with it. There's no way I'm going to tear down an entire road just to rebuild it. Here's a question for y'all. Would you rather see the same game over and over and over and over again, or would you rather see me stagger it and play different games every once in a while? Stop throwing things at the bird. Throw what I want at the bird. And you're not a bird, you're a man bear fish. And my brain is immensely divided, alright? That's why I don't read well at this time. Staggered sounds fun. 'Cause I mean, honestly, like, here's a bird for you. With wings! Yeah, because honestly, there have been some days where it's like, oh man, I gotta get on Satisfactory and build so much. It would be nice to have a break. But what I really need to do is try to set a fixed schedule. If I do that too, certain games on certain days, have random game day, maybe a game, you know, like a really small indie game I can beat in like 2-3 hours. But more games means...
Your suit's life support is not compatible with this environment.
We got this.
Turn back.
Ah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you telling me to learn to read, learn to type, Koi. Nerd. But anyways, yeah. Why can't I reach those? I could reach more people, gain more people in. Yeah, if you're going to single channel it, the have one game thing is the majority of your stream time. Set a couple days aside that are random days. Sunken Land? That sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. But yeah, I just know that if I stagger the games, I can reach a larger audience. Because I mean, I know when it comes to the Satisfactory audience, I'm probably not the one that people will most likely go to. Because again, you have people Like I am Kibitz building extremely huge stuff and knows what he's doing. And then there's me stumbling around. Sunken land. All right, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I also have Ark Survival Ascended. And I've thought about it. And it's like a hard maybe. But what's the vibe of Sunken Land? We're almost there. Actually, let's use what we have. We're almost full. Build a base. Sweet. I like it. Conquer enemy factions. All right. Sounds fun. Take over their island. Neat. Explore land and underwater for resources. Ooh, interesting. Hydrate. Sounds interesting. Sounds like something I'd play. All right, let's get this started. Now we have the top layer to do. Hopefully these, even though they're kind of in a way, don't stop me from building. Ooh, that's right. We're good. Those might be a problem though. So before we make sure we are good to go, we need to make sure those are not going to be a bother. Oh, bother. Yeah, I want my channel to be all about playthroughs, you know? Games I can just play through. Ooh, I like games where you have to fight off raids. But looks like we're good when it comes to this part. Like that's kind of clipping, but really you can't tell. Okay, cool, we're good. Stay away from Ark. Way too long of a game. Yeah, especially with all their extra stuff they have on there. It's like I can breeze through the island, the first map, pretty quick, just from my sheer experience. But then it's like, all right, now that we're done with the island, now we have the center. But I have some really good Helldiver videos that one day I'll finish that I really want to do. But there's only so much time in a day. But dinosaurs, yeah, exactly. Dino DNA. Beat the first one, was not paying to replay it again on a different, yeah, pretty much. But different dinosaurs. I'm also the Ark player who didn't really care how fantasy it started getting. Like I like the whole, that's the reason why I didn't go past any of the other maps, because like what was it, the desert one where they had dragon stuff or wyverns, and it was just like, okay, now we're going. And then there was the space ones, which through their story made sense, but it was like, I just want a survival game where I can just tame dinosaurs. So the first map is really all that entertained me and enjoyed. Yeah. Oh, I hated playing on like multiplayer servers. People, such a toxic community, man. I had people attack me for no reason. I'd just be like, I'm not here to play PvP. I just want to enjoy the game, but on a public server. You know, I want to know what it's like. If I want to have to do PvP fun, I'll do it somehow. And then just, we don't like your face, so we're gonna attack you with like 50 dragons and 20 T-Rexes, and I'm sitting here with like one Anki, and then they kill my poor Anki, and then I'm sad because they killed my Anki. Which, have I told y'all my cool tattoo idea? I want to get an Anki, right? Ankylosaurus on my ankle. An Anki on my Anki. Yeah. I did play with somebody before at one time, played some Ark on the island with them. And I did really like the giant squid. The giant squid, the whatever. Super fun. Super fun to play with. I bred a few lines of that, and it was a monster. I hunted alpha mosas and alpha squids with that thing, and just no problem at all. Just ate them alive. And it was surprisingly easy to tame for what you get. You just had to be careful. And I was a pretty careful person on Ark, so. And last one. Okay. Now we gotta do this side. Pink. Right there. That looks good. Looks good.
Your subscription to the function of any and all fix-it property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Shut up, Ada. I'm gonna wait till I can get that last bit. 29 and 30. There we go. But I don't know, I wanna like have at least 2 games going at once. I don't know what I'm gonna have my second one be. And then one day maybe just do a random game. Like I came on here and played Sonic Adventures. I want to play more of that. I want to get to Sonic Adventures 2. Maybe I'll do a stream of me just, especially when I get enough followers, just me editing a video and preparing it, you know, preparing a video. You never really see YouTubers doing that because they want to keep it like a trade secret or something. Like nobody should learn how they edit because their way is special or whatever bullshit, you know. We need rubber and not that much rubber. Probably more copper, yeah. What sucks is this is definitely not going to be enough resources. I'm probably going to have a day where I just like let the game sit, go AFK, let it gather a ton of resources and refill their storage, and then move everything. Maybe play some Hades. So what's that new one that came out? I can't remember. Was it also Hades? Risk of Rain 2. Is there a way to like legit beat Risk of Rain 2, or is it like just an endless game? regardless, the game's still fun and I enjoy it. But I'm just hoping, like, I was really, I wouldn't say I was banking on, but I was really hoping Subnautica 2 would come out with no issues, when it's probably going to be a lot of issues. So I was really going to lean on that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Any game suggestions are always welcome. Might play Elden Ring. I might give Baldur's Gate 3 an actual chance. I played it a bit. I don't know. It was just too different for me. Very different from the games. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I enjoyed it. It was just different from my usual spice of life. You know what I mean? So I had to back up from that, and life got busy. So I had to stop playing for a little bit. I don't know. Really, there's no game genre that I won't play. I'll play shooters, maybe get some Battlefield 6 gameplay when it comes out. Okay, let's do this one. And then stretch my back and hydrate. Maybe I'll pull up my list of games. We can go through them. I have like the entire BioShock series. Again, never played Mass Effect series. I could play that. Those seem like fun games. Because I don't want to be... See, I like those channels like Markiplier where they just play a bunch of games. He used to have a lot of playthrough. Does hydrating with an 8% sour ale count? No. BioShock was awesome. Yeah. Played it when I was young. Never, like, fully embraced it. But I loved it. I love the concept. I want to play it more, so... I don't know. I mean, who knows what the future holds for us? Who knows what games might come out, you know? Which this game helped me get a few more subscribers, so it's like, you know, getting that slow pulse, slow growing, just waiting for that one opportunity to have something big happen. Only 3? That's it? Man, you gotta bump those numbers up. Those numbers are weak. One game that I probably won't play because I'm oddly bad at it. I'm oddly bad at it. It's just, I don't know why. It's just the only game that I'm just not good at is Minecraft. For some weird reason, I'm just bad at that game. Don't drink much, so I'm feeling it. Well, I'm a veteran, so, you know, there was a time frame when half my blood was alcohol. Coy knows what I'm talking about. But I also don't really drink what I call piss water. I go for the hard liquor. I enjoy stuff like are these all lined up? Yeah, they are lined up nice and pretty. Things. Oh, cherry moonshine. That sounds good. Things like Jim Beam Devil's Cut. I really like Devil's Cut. Yeah. my lady has this shot she drank the other day because she was kind of in a celebrating mood. It was like peanut butter whiskey. And if you like peanut butter, you'll like that drink. Yeah, I played in a metal band for 8 years. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that's how I am too. I don't drink nearly as much as I did in the military. I mean, I don't know how many times I've had nights where we buy 3 large bottles of Crown Royal for 3 people and we drink them all equally. I will say I'm never drinking Crown Apple again for a long time. Ooh, and we're running low on resources. Yeah. Yeah, now it's like nowadays it's drink to enjoy the drink. Drink for a little buzz, you know. I just drink till I can start to feel it in my fingers, and then I'm good. Uh, 3PO57, I was security forces. Good old SecFo, even though they hated being called SecFo. Did 6 years. All 6 years were, well, except for 8 months, were in Barksdale. Three buzzballs. Yeah, my lady loves the buzzballs. She loves them because of that reason. She says they taste good and they make her feel good quick. Hey man, you know, I thank you for your support, man. You know, I really do. You know, there was a time when it, like, people would thank me for their service and it'd make me feel weird and I didn't know how to respond. But like with today's climate, you know, I feel like being thanked for my service is a blessing now, especially with how some people view military and veterans, you know what I mean? Ah, damn, that sucks, man. Hey, at least you went through basic and, you know, got through most of AIT, you know? To me, you're still a veteran, man. You're still a veteran. Because you made it through basic and you were there ready to do it, and just an injury, you know? Injury kind of screwed it up. 88 Mike? What is 88 Mike again? That's an army, right? Isn't that like... Oh, hold on. My sound's going to go off because I'm going to look it up. See if I can get to it before you tell me. Heavy equipment. Okay, that's right. I was about to say artillery, but I don't think that was artillery. But I knew it had to do something. Yeah, Army. National Guard. Yeah, I was active duty. I was stationed in Barksdale for 6 years, deployed once to Qatar, and I used deployed lightly. The only sense of it being at a deployment was I was away from my family for 8 months. You know, and I was in a desert. You know? That was it. I mean, I just sat in a search pit forever. Every day. But it was pretty cool. My commander was pretty chill. Because he didn't, you know, usually we'd have to wear, like, our flak vests and, you know, all that. And our long sleeves. He was like, nah, just put on a short sleeve. And what do we need? We need motors. Oh, fun. Abrams are always fun. We don't seem to be getting a lot of motors coming in. Why? I feel like it should have ticked by now. Alright, let's go check our stuff. Rubber. Copper. Still have a ton of those. Okay. Do we have anything in here? Not really. We have enough fuel. Also the first group ever of 88 to get MOUT. Mount training? What is mount training? I was Air Force, so there's a lot of terms in the Army that I do not know. So they changed training real quick, huh? Oh yeah. So you joined quite a you tried to join quite a while ago, huh? Well, you didn't. You were in. I want to use the terms correctly because you were in a while ago. Quite a while ago. Urban combat, house to house, yeah. I did a lot of urban combat. Because, I mean, security forces, military police, we were the closest thing to infantry the Air Force had. Because the funny thing is, the Air Force is mainly computer jobs, medical, maintenance, pilots, special operations. That's it. And then security was kind of like its own tiny little bit. Yeah, see, I joined in 09, so. No, not 09, sorry. It's like 2012. So I got out in 2018. Yeah, everything's moving smooth now. "17 years and disability." Hey, but at least he gets retirement and disability. I only got disability. And I'm just broke from the waist down. Master Sergeant. I only got out as an E5 myself. Why don't we have any copper sheets? Why do we not have any copper sheets coming in? Something's wrong. Oh no, they're coming in. Oof. They're just not coming in quickly. Are they coming in here like they're supposed to? What does that say? 110? 114? Yeah. Attached to Spec Ops and call in airstrikes. That was the job well, let me say this, because recruiter kind of screwed me over. When I originally joined and I did my research, I wanted to be an aerial gunner, right? Guy who sticks out the side of a plane or back of a plane, depending on the plane, right? And shoots big gun. That's what I wanted to do. Well, I was in really good shape because I was a runner. You know, I ran marathons and stuff. So the recruiter was like, hey, you know what? It's going to take like 6 months or more before any spots for aerial gunner come up. So, but, you know, you want to do something badass cool, right? Here, look at these jobs. And it was like PJ, Combat Controller, TAC-P, which is like the Spec Ops of the Air Force. And it was like, you should check these out. I think you'd be great at these. When really all he was doing was trying to fill a fucking quota. I think everybody hates their recruiter. And, oh, Krabby Patty with the purple power slug. Thank you, little buddy. Crawdaddy with the iron plates. Hey, equally as important, little buddy. He blown himself up a couple times. Close call-ins, yeah. Nice. But, Yeah. So, what do you do? Combat control or TAC P? One of those two? But, yeah, so he convinced me to go combat control, and I went to the training, and the training was fun. The training wasn't too bad. Again, I was in really good shape. I had huge amounts of endurance, stupid amounts of endurance, so that wasn't a problem for me. It was demanding for sure, but I was enjoying every second of it. And then, oh, nice. And then it comes to the one of the final physical tests of the first 2 weeks, and I failed by one pull-up. One pull-up. Still haunts me to this day. It annoys me so much. I guess what we can do is connect pipes. No, because that takes copper sheet as well. I don't know, we're kind of in a standstill. TAC P, yeah. Yeah, the two that usually call in airstrikes is combat control and TAC P. TAC P is usually assigned with the Army. Combat controllers can be assigned with Spec Ops. But if they're not assigned to a Spec Ops, they're sent in groups to make airfields, like the first airfields in a battlefield. Retired at 37. Yeah, fuck that guy. I think we can all equally hate him in a positive manner, right? Okay, he was always with Spec Ops. Yeah, then he was probably a combat controller. Did he have a crimson red beret or a black beret? Mateo! Hey, buddy. Now the whole crew's here. Yes. Yes to the crimson. Or yes to the black. I said two. Yes, happy birthday to me. Thank you, Mateo. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, regardless. So I failed out. Am I buffering? Am I buffering? Oh no, am I? No, stream looks good. It could just be me running around and pausing. YouTube's. No, it's showing good. Yeah, it's showing good on my end. Yeah, I know you. I think you were saying you're having problems with your internet. Could be your end, not mine. Don't know. But yeah, and then after I failed out of combat control, unfortunately, which I kind of wish I would have given it another chance, but I was thinking about family and how much longer I would have been extended out. And so I got slapped into security forces. Yay! The funny thing about that, right, is when I Red? Oh yeah, so he was definitely combat control. Kind of jealous, man. That's what I wanted to do. Well, not wanted to do, but what I was going to do. But yeah. But guess how long I had to wait to go into combat control? I had to wait 6 months. And then there was a lull in my tech school, right? A moment. And Metadude asked him what his MOS was, and he was an aerial gunner. So all I really had to do was freaking wait. But you know what? I got screwed over by my recruiter. You know, I thought that was an isolated incident. But no, it was not an isolated incident, because it sounds like people get screwed over by their recruiter all the time. But hey, real quick, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I am well hydrated and I need to dehydrate a bit. My aim? My aim is true. Nah. Accuracy through overwhelming firepower. That's how I like to do it. So I'm definitely gonna have to build the rest of that probably in my free time, because we used up all of those, and yeah, we had that full, and I think we barely built 2.5 containers. So yeah, don't sprinkle when you tinkle. But what we can do right now is move containers, because we know we're gonna need containers. So let's go ahead and do that. You know, maybe there's some what's the word I'm looking for? Some things we can unlock to maybe make some changes some places while we burn time. I don't know. Yeah, for those watching, what other game would you like to see? What other game out there would you like to watch me play or struggle with? Ooh, I could do what's that Bennett Foddy game where you're climbing the mountain in a bucket with a sledgehammer? Rocket League? Oh man. Rocket League. Why Rocket League? Mateo, you just want to play Rocket League with me, don't you? Getting Over It. Yeah, that's the one. I could probably make a whole series of me trying to beat that game. I think the only way I'd be able to play that game is if I have like a good month at work, which seems impossible, because even if I have one good week, the next week's gonna be terrible. So like playing a game like Getting Over It and just mentally fighting that demon while fighting demons at work, oh, someone's head's gonna get popped off and it ain't gonna be mine. I could fix all that. Generators look like they're running good. Bink. And take all. And take all. Woo. Those is flying in. And I gotta make it double of what it needs to make. That's awesome. Take all. It's just shooting them in there. Damn. Okay. Let's head back. And up, 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 up. Think. There we go. Could pull up my Steam. We could look at all the games I have, see what we could play. Like I said, I'm gonna get Clair Obscure. Don't know if I'm gonna play that by myself. Really have an itch to play a turn-based game. It's gotta be a good one, you know. Final Fantasy VIII is cool, but then I'm gonna have to make voices for everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody would love to hear me try to make a voice for Selfie or Quidditz. I never knew how to pronounce her name. Quidditz, Quistis. Or Zell. Oh yeah, that's right, it goes here. Huh. I was like, wait, why am I going back to base? That's right, I forgot I connected it down there. Look how neat and simple that is. Little flying thing. Headliner, Schedule 1. I do have Schedule 1. I've been playing Schedule 1. I have some really good mixes that are great for a beginner. Because, like, you know, you can only... Where are my headphones? I was like, why am I hearing myself so well? Why are my headphones on? You can only... certain, especially the beginner ones, only have like $500 to hold. I had it to where I was able to give them a jar and it equal up to 500 or damn near 500. So I was selling to everybody. Basically, I'm making like 20,000 in a night on a busy night. It's explosive. Yeah. Double donuts. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She streams too? Nice. No, I need to go that way. Almost went the wrong way. Could go exploring. Look for more stuff. There we go. Alright, now to do our obstacle course. Yeah, I'm trying to get my lady into it. If you watch some of the games that we play together, she's a natural for it. It's just she doesn't have that drive. Oh yeah. It's always great. Because I mean, even though, like, I'm 35, and even though I was born and around when games started to develop quickly, I mean, we weren't the pioneers of gaming, you know? The generation or two before me were the pioneers. PUBG, yeah. The other way that I think she would be good at streaming is because there are two types of streamers people usually like playing with, and those are the ones who are really good and those who are really bad. And she's not the best. Alright, so I believe we want to stick these in here because they're empty containers, right? We want to make packaged water. Yeah, Atari. Yeah, Atari. I started on the NES, and then not long off after the Super Nintendo. That's what I started with. So like Mario and everything, you know. And then, you know, it was just like a video game boom. I don't think I need to... No, I don't need to. Oh yeah, they definitely do. That's what I told her too. But I told her, I was like, you know, you could... It's taken me a minute to build, you know, 150 subscribers. And I told her, like, you could probably get that in a day. And you wouldn't even have to show your face. Just people would click on you. Just... But it's just not what she wants to do. And if she don't want to do it, she's not going to have the drive to do it. And that's just who she is. But she enjoys playing games with me. I enjoy playing games with her. So we do stuff together. It's just... It might need to come to the point where it's like, yeah, show face and multiply it 10 times over for sure. For sure. But, I guess what I could do... No, that won't do that. Never mind. I was going to say copy paste, but that won't put them in there. But, yeah. Maybe it'll take, you know... If this just stays a hobby or becomes a career, maybe the point when it becomes a career, maybe she'll start, her own, but... She's kind of in the same boat I am, to where it's like she herself feel like that didn't need to be there. She herself doesn't like the idea of trying to balance doing this and trying to do YouTube. She doesn't like the idea of doing that. She won't stream either. Yeah. He tried to show her how much better his streams are when she joins. Yeah. She likes to mess with me and be like, you know, your streams are so much better because I joined. Look at all these people watching. I'm like, ha 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 ha. Yeah. Sure, lady, sure. Alright, and I need to make a storage for the rest of these canisters because we will probably need more. Probably won't need more. Who knows? We'll know when we get there. Organization. How many Mercer spheres do we have? 2. Damn. I was hoping maybe I could move that pipe around. I need to connect those pipes too, but that's gonna cost stuff that I don't want to use. I'm trying not to use stuff. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to AFK on my own for sure. But when it comes to Satisfactory, that is all I have for today. But I am not done streaming tonight because the lady wanted to stream together. So me and her are going to be hopping on games. Don't know what we're going to be playing yet. And if she does not, I'm probably still going to hop on. But I'm going to play something different because I'm not going to sit here with you guys and make you guys sit here and listen to me ramble while we wait for my supplies to replenish. I'm gonna let that do it on its free time. But if you were here and you enjoyed what you've seen and you want to enjoy more of what you are going to see in the future, do the subscribe stuff, enjoy it. It's my birthday. Be a great birthday present to me. But you don't have to if you don't want to. If you think I'm trash, then don't. Or do because I'm trash. I don't know. I'm still getting used to these outro stuff. But yeah. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be on with a different game. Fine, I'll subscribe. Mateo, you know you're already subscribed. You subscribed a long time ago. Like you and Koi are fighting for longest subscribers at this point. But yeah, so subscribe if you want, please. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll be back with a different game. It's either be just me or it's gonna be me and the lady. We'll see. I don't know, I might come back with schedule 1. We'll see. Okay, bye. Bye. See y'all in a minute. 10 minutes, y'all. Be right back.